We're back. Crypto. Guys, it's the office. Yes. Yes. Back to our regular scheduled programming. Traveling's hard with kids. Jet lag. Good times. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. Big things happening in the crypto market. Big old-fashioned scam dumping in the market. We talk about why the crypto markets have been down, Bitcoin specifically. We got Solana news. We got Ethereum news. We got CRO news. We got lots to cover. Better get into it. Guys, so first and foremost, the vibes recently. He's probably thinking about other girls. Effing Bitcoin, man. Effing Bitcoin. What is up the price of Bitcoin right now? Look at this. What is this? $111,000. I want my money back. Call the manager. This guy's saying, down so bad, I've started seeing my neighbors as human beings with hopes and dreams rather than sideline peasant wage cucks. The vibe right now. That's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So why did Bitcoin dump? Well, we have an OG whale cashing out and buying ETH, which is pretty interesting. So this guy's billions of dollars in profit. He had a lot of money to start with, though. It was one of these, just put $600 million in a Bitcoin, flip it into 11 billion. Fine. Anyway, this guy is now dumping BTC, buying ETH. He's been doing this via decentralized exchanges, and he dumped 24,000 Bitcoin on Hyperliquid the other day, which distorted markets a bit, pushing the price back down. Now, we had another big whale cash out 80,000 BTC not so long ago. Did that via OTC with Galaxy Digital, who managed the selling in a way that didn't crush markets. This is not that case. Now, you do sometimes have the case where these OG whales know they can manipulate the markets enough, and they'll actually be shorting on another exchange just due to shorting on Bybit at the same time he's dumping on chain to force the prices down. Making money on all sides, man. Anyway, that's been a big reason for the Bitcoin specific sell-off. And of course, altcoins have felt a little bit of that pain, but not as much. Altcoins holding up particularly better. Ethereum, Solana, we've got those charts for you in a second. Bitcoin news share in this Coinbase Premium Index flipped back to positive today, signaling stronger U.S. demand for BTC. Turning green following heavy liquidation, suggesting max pain could be in, and a short rally could follow. Bitcoin on the downside. This is our downside support trend line right here. Okay, we go into that, and it's going to be pretty ugly pretty quick. We are currently, though, more problematic. This line right here. Okay. This line is right around $112,000. That's the previous all-time high. You can see we had a breakout, flip it into from resistance into support back here on the 2nd and 3rd of August. That happened again on the 21st, 22nd of August, and then this whale started dumping. You can see where the whale started dumping on the chart right here. Now, we have a 50-day EMA bearish crossover forming up. Hasn't confirmed yet, but probably confirms the next day or two. Not fantastic for momentum for Bitcoin right now, especially with the price trading under $112,000 currently. That's a key line. We want the price to get back over 112K. Okay, that's where we want it to be. That's the previous all-time high. Trading under that is not fantastic short-term for the bulls. Okay, bulls need to step at the F up to the plate here. So anyway, that's where Bitcoin is right now. Suffering a bit in comparison, still over $100,000 though, guys. I mean, just for, keep everything in perspective here. That being said, altcoins have been faring a bit better. We'll be diving into that situation for you in just a second. Bitcoin Data 21 sharing this Bitcoin seasonality for second half of the year. Usually the number goes up significantly in Q4. Just FYI, okay. Jesse Olson sharing this. Monthly candles close almost here. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart, pending RSI sell signal, MACD bearish crossover, aka altcoin season is coming, baby. So Bitcoin may only be $110,000 today only. Your altcoins could be getting ready for some big things to happen, because this OG whale flipping his BTC into ETH is not an aberration. A lot of people are thinking like that. What can I sell my Bitcoin for that will make me more money than Bitcoin, and I'll flip back into Bitcoin later? Perfect trade idea, isn't it? But everybody's thinking it anyway. Guys, you're trading these cryptocurrency markets. You need a good place to do that. This current promotion over on BitUnix ends in just 3 more days. You got a limited time offer to hop on board this, and it's an insane deal. Of course, no KYC, no VPN. I'm doing most of my futures trading there. You guys can join me over there trading on BitUnix. All you have to do is click on that link right down below. Check it out. You go straight to VIP level 3 for a trial. It's 30% off your fees. Up to $400 cash back and deposit bonuses. That's crazy, man. And of course, crazy trading bonuses here as well that you guys can scoop up. So link down below. Go check it out. Thank you very much. So, the real reason why Ethereum hit an all-time high, the Sydney Sweeney effect. This is not real, of course. She did not wear an Ethereum shirt, but it'd be hilarious if she had. Anyway, the real reason, of course, is Wall Street buying truck tons of it. Wise Advice shared this excerpt from his interview. Tom Lee predicting $5,500 Ethereum in a couple of weeks, $10,000 to $12,000 by the end of the year. Let's go. Let's go. ETH to the moon, baby. Love it. SharpLink buys another 56,000 Ethereum. I own SharpLink stocks. I also own BMNR stocks. That's Tom Lee's company. Both these have a chance to do pretty well. I am in it for a good time, not a long time on these Ethereum treasury companies. I don't know how these things are going to go, to be honest, long term. These are probably the two best ones, though, in my opinion. Anyway, ETHZilla, they're going to try to raise $10 billion, man. It's a lot. Buy more ETH. I think right now, if they end up raising that 10 billion, we're going to have about almost $40 billion of cash earmarked to buy ETH over the coming months. The price is going to go higher, okay? Don't ask why Wall Street's buying so much ETH. Well, you can ask why. The answer is they like making money, and that's what they're doing. Crypto Gucci, Standard Chartered ETH is a great entry point. Should hit $7,500 by 2020, end of 2025. Here's what they said. ETH pullback equals great entry point, $7,500. Treasury companies plus ETFs already scooped up 5% of all ETH since June. Ethereum ETFs are pulling double the inflows of Bitcoin ETFs. True. ETH and ETH treasury companies are cheap at today's levels. These inflows are just getting started. Also agreed with this, okay? Lots more crazy to come, all right? Currently at $4,600. Now, I've got big, obnoxiously fantastic orange arrows in the chart here for you because I want to point out a very key thing, okay? Since the big turning point back here in, let's say, June, notice what's happened, okay? Ever since we've retaken the 20-day EMA, we've respected it as a line of support. Now we have this nice orange trend line here as well, but all these orange arrows are pointing to 20-day EMA retest. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 of them so far. Every one of them has been a good buying opportunity every time we've bounced, okay? Meaning that Ethereum is respecting the short-term trend, is maintaining momentum, okay? Now, obviously, we need it to continue to maintain momentum, but so far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, we had an initial new all-time high the other day, not by a whole lot, 49.63 up over the 48.70 previous all-time high. It's like $90. I'll take it. That's fine. Fat, juicy sell-off afterwards, back down to 20-day EMA. All-time high breaks are always messy. They're never easy, but that's where we are right now. Okay? Let's see if the trend line can continue to hold up. Lose the trend line here, either the 20-day EMA or that nice big fat trend line, and we come back down to a $3,800 to $4,000 range. With Tom Lee and crew scooping up every bit of ETH that they can, any dips will remain short-lived on ETH at the moment, in my opinion. Crypto Rush sharing this. Chinese institutions are spinning up Ethereum and Solana micro strategies, according to Du Jun, whatever that is. Now, that is very interesting. Okay, you think China's going to stay out of the game forever? Of course not. We're going to have Chinese companies buying ETH and Solana. Everyone, everywhere. The treasury asset game is crazy, man. It's going to send the prices of our digital coins to the effing moon. Let's go. Solana at $200. Nobody wants to buy it. Solana at $1,000. Everybody's going to want to buy it. You know how it works. Don't be the exit liquidity. Be the guy who sells his bags to those guys, okay? Somebody's got to buy the top in order for you to sell it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It is what it is, guys, okay? Galaxy Jump Multicoin looking to buy $1 billion of Solana. Great. Pantera, second announcement of the day for a digital asset treasury company for Solana. They want to buy $1.25 billion. Fantastic. It's $2.25 billion between the two of them. Now, the market cap of Solana is only around $100 billion, so that's 2.25% of the supply approximately. That's crazy, man. That's some crazy shit. The money, if we get $40 billion like with Ethereum earmarked for Solana, which we may not get that much, but we even get $10 billion. That's 10% of the supply, man. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, and we don't even have a Solana ETF yet. We don't have a Solana ETF yet. Come on, SEC. We have digital asset treasury companies that are going to literally scoop up billions of Solana. We have ETFs coming. Solana is the catch-up trade if you missed ETH, okay? A lot of great short-term trades made on ETH. ETH goes to $7,700 or whatever for its next peak area, local top, 1.618 Fibonacci level, standard charter there with their nice little prediction, okay? It's fine. It's fine. It's a nice move. Thing is, if ETH does that, got good news for you. Solana's going to do even better. Check this out. Right now, Solana's here. We have established that $205 is the line, okay? This top line is at $205. Rejection number 1, July. Rejection number 2, 14 August. Rejection number 3, 24, 25 August. Potentially rejection number 4 today. Let's see how the daily candle closes. Still a lot of time for that to happen. This is the line of control in the market right now. Now you can set trigger trades at like 206, 207 to try to catch the breakout when it happens. Or you can try to scoop up some any pullbacks to the 20-day EMA or even back to the bottom end of this, what is essentially now a giant ascending triangle. Excellent. Fantastic. Now, the implied price target breakout from this ascending triangle, $255. Okay, not bad. Again, you can try and catch that on a trigger trade with a stop loss just back down below here. So like trigger at 206, 207, stop at like 201, 202, something like that, approximately. Either you're going to catch the breakout or not. Let's see how it happens, though. So far, we have not had the breakout. All moves over 205 have been quickly pushed back down, okay? But that's a trade, I think, brewing up here for Solana. Solana is going to catch up to ETH, and we have a Solana ETF coming at some point in the near future. Whenever that gets announced, watch out for fireworks. I have a big spot position right now in Solana, and, of course, as always, portfolio disclosures down below. You can find them down there in the YouTube description. Big position right now, spot for Solana, and also a futures trade open over on, I'll show you guys that. I'll try to show you guys that tomorrow. Anyway, besides the point. Guys, quick shout out to my bags. I think this is a highly undervalued coin right now. And that's Defi.app and their home token. So these guys are nuts. So basically this is an app that lets you do kind of everything trading-wise. You can trade perps, you can trade chain-to-chain, all that kind of stuff, okay? But here's the thing. They've got 80% of their fees going to buy back the home token. Now, buyback tokens have been wildly successful. Look at Hyperliquid, okay? This one, it's like $100 million or something currently versus Hyperliquid's like, what, $20 billion or whatever it's currently at. Now, obviously, they have a long way to go in terms of catching up with volume, but if they're even a fraction as successful as some of the bigger players right now, those 80% fee buybacks, and they're doing like $1 million or a couple $1 million or whatever a month in fees, which is a couple $1 million a month right now in buy pressure for a $100 million market cap coin. Anyway, that's the math. That's why I bought it. Okay. Again, portfolio disclosure is always down below, but I want to share this one with you guys. If you want to go check it out, not advice to run out and buy it, but just, putting the math together. It's interesting. Anyway, we'll see how it plays out. But definitely fee buybacks are a great narrative of the market right now. If you can't get a digital asset treasury company to buy your coins, you should at least be buying your own coins via, fee buybacks, which I think is very important. And we see a lot of the big players that are most successful, particularly in DeFi, doing fee buybacks now, okay? Now, this is insane news. We're going to finish up with this. Big day for Crypto.com. Trump Media Group just announced a massive $6.42 billion CRO strategy. What? No, that's crazy, man. Holy shit. That's a huge amount of CRO buys, man. That's crazy. Of course, the price absolutely mooning on that news. Unsurprisingly, we had a beautiful pump for CRO today, about 50% up. I feel like with $6.4 billion of incoming buy pressure, we might need to see that price go higher. I don't have any TA on this for you right now. These kind of news-driven pumps can be hard to play. I wouldn't be surprised to see a pullback down to this zone around like 17 cents. For example, you can see a relevant area of price interest, I would say, in the market. Draw a line across about here. Previous resistance, previous support, previous resistance. Wouldn't be surprised to see a pullback there in a few days because, of course, the entire market has the attention span of a goldfish. So we'll all forget that someone's going to buy $6.5 billion of CRO tokens. Holy cow. Anyway, that's it. You guys are awesome. I appreciate your time. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you back in the next one. Peace.